How does your weight affect your attractiveness? Here we have BMI as a metric to measure how fit the person is as compared to their height versus how many sex partners they have had. Of course, this metric is not extensive because we're not taking into body fat percentage and how much muscle mass a person has. This is an approximate assumption. For women, it's represented in the red here. And we do see that women that are severely underweight, which is below this curve here, they might be experience anorexia, and so they're uncomfortable with their body, and so they are not likely to show their body off and get as many sexual partner. The normal body mass range is kind of like plateauing around this 10 sexual partners. But surprisingly, as the BMI increases, there's also an increased number of sexual partners. One way for me to explain why overweight girls actually have higher body count is possibly because they have access to dating apps, and the guys on the dating apps might lower their standards since the competition is very fierce on there. As for men, for anorexic men, they tend to also not have as many matches. And as you increases in BMI here, a little bit above the BMI range. And for men, I wouldn't trust BMI range as much because typically guys with a lot of muscles, they tend to have higher body mass index as compared to an average guy with a considered healthy BMI for men. So I would say this here is probably the peak attractiveness for men with a lot of muscles. And you can also see that they tend to have a higher sexual partners count as well. And that sort of decreases as you see that men gets overweight. They definitely have a more negative and bigger impact on their attractiveness and so also their sexual partner counts. It does show that weight definitely does matter, but it definitely matters more for men than for women. For women, it hurts more to be anorexic, and for men, it hurts more to be overweight. And having a lot of muscle masses will increases your chances.